What's up, y'all? It's Elon Brio back with another video. Today I'm going to show you how I use the SP404 in pattern mode and how I use Ableton Live or any other DAW you have to mix it in pattern mode. So I break down some stuff, show you a few things. Stay tuned and let's get it done. Today I'm working in pattern mode in the SP404. So to make the duration of the video shorter, I had already did some drum patterning, but what I'm going to show you a real quick thing of what I did. The first thing, to save time, this is the most optimal time I think if you want to work in this machine, is to chop it outside of it, of the SP. So some people might take that as wrong, as cheating or whatever, but I don't care. This is my video. So here we go. So what I did, I chopped some, I found a sample and I chopped it in Ableton. Okay, I used Serato sample. It had the key and it had the BPM, so it makes it way easier, user friendly. So I went on and chopped it, got my chops. Okay, and then I sampled everything into from there. Sorry, I got my drums and all that. I had already had my drum kit in here. So one quick tip, make sure you put your drums in mono because it gives you more room. Make sure you always put them in mono. So I resampled them, resampled the hi-hats and all that stuff. So the first thing I did, I'm gonna show you a pattern. The pattern is the first drum pattern, and then I copied it. So this is the first drum pattern, and then I did add a ghost kick to it later, but here's the first one. And the tempo is 75 BPM. See, simple. Okay. Here's the one of the ghost kicks. Oh, my bad. Actually, I was gonna show you that. So, all right. So we're gonna record that pattern. Go here. Push record again for rehearse. Here's my kick. Just vibe out. And it's on a 4-bar loop. So, and also I did quantize the first hit on the 1/8 note. So do that. Here we go. Let's record the pattern with the extra ghost kit. I try to use the off notes. Just small little syncopates. And then, that's all it needs. All right. So here's my chops for it. Let's see the chops for the patterns. I'll play them for you. Let's go this one. I always want to rap. All right, so here we go. Chops. All right, so pattern one already has it. Pattern one has a variation, so I'm gonna change that variation. So here's pattern one with those chops. And what people don't know about pattern mode is very, very dope and effective. You just gotta understand the sequencer. So you gotta make sure you do your kick on the one, or it does this weird thing. So make sure your first kick's on the one, and then after that you can go off non-quantized. So here we go. We're gonna flip that up. All right. So we're gonna go here, 2, 3, and some switch up. There it is. And make sure you go all the way through on the one on your samples so it sounds right. All right, so we got 2 patterns now. So what I'm gonna do to give it some variation, I'm going to take it off pattern mode for a second. And I'm going to filter these real quick. Take all these 4. What I'm going to do is hold remain and select all my sample chops. So they all have that. And then I'm just going to resample it. I'm running out of pads, so I got 1 pad here. I got 1 pad I can use here. So I'll just make a small little 2-bar loop and just try to be on time. That's the thing about the SP, man. You run out of space, so you got to be a good manager of that. So here they are in time, so all I have to do is count it in my head. And make 2 chops. That's 1. All right, so I got 2 chops, and they're not exactly on time, but that's okay. And you know what? That's fine. We're just messing around. So we got the whole thing pretty much set where we want. So the only thing about pattern mode is that once you get it all figured out and add your effects, you should put it back in your DAW. So how I would do that is I'm going to take all my samples, okay, and I'm going to use MFX 12 compression. And I'm going to duck all the samples and let the drum so it can compress it. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to put it on 12, you know, and you got to be, it's very tedious. You hear that compression? Let's see if it, turn the level up. And you really want it to fit together. Here's the second sequence. See, it worked out. Alright, so we're going to go off pattern. We're going to go all the samples. It's tedious. Like that. Let's see. Turn that hi-hat down. See, the other thing about pattern mode is you can adjust all your sounds and mix it, so it's pretty nice. So just want to wrap this up and show you But when I open Ableton back up, I'm gonna bounce it into Ableton and then mix it, and then I'll be back to play the final beat on the SP. So bear with me. All right, so one thing I did want to add before I bounce this into Ableton is when you're trying to do compression, I have it in the video. I made a video on compression already. If not, if you don't know about that one, I'll tag it. Make sure you look at my playlist as well. Make sure you subscribe and comment. Thumbs up, please. You know that helps on YouTube. But these two knobs right here, my control knobs, these are the knobs that I play with to get that pumping effect. So let me play it. See how it goes away? Now it's coming back. You hear the drums now. Turn the level down a little bit. Just wanted to add that. All right, now to the mix. All right, so back, got it all mixed, mastered. Now for the final breakdown, we can do like effects, we can do stops, breaks, to add some vocals. So I didn't want to go like with an intro and a vocal. I just sort of wanted to, it had like a smooth, lo-fi-ish boom bap feel. So this is what I came up with. And then I'm going to play around with the push for the effects, a little plug-in feature I got. Here we go. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole process of how I make a beat in the 404 pattern mode. Mix it down, pre-mix, with the MFX, then bounce it over. I use isotope, all that stuff. That's the kind of stuff you guys should know already. If not, I can do a video on that. And all I did was just use Neutron, get it a bass, then adjusted it, use Ozone 9, and then added a few little effects from Ableton, and that's how I got that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, like. Thanks for checking me out, and remember, comment, subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace.